Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? You are enjoying the best of health? That's good. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 2. We are learning Unit 3. Its title is Transportation. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of Language Focus, we are going to learn about Consonants Cluster. And before this in English for grade 1, we have already studied about it. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And we learn further to identify and pronounce with reasonable accuracy common consonant cluster in initial position. For example, TH, R, and SCH. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 83, and speak to people good words. Yes, my dear children, it's a very brief and simple command. Speak to people good words. So the direct messages always use good words. Whenever you talk to people, talk nicely. And the other thing is the qualities of good words. A good word is that which we say properly, like how nicely the words are, but if you don't speak properly, if you don't speak clearly, the message does not get across, the message does not reach. That's why, beta, we should learn how to speak properly. So whenever, alhamdulillah, ever we use good words, so we should speak clearly so that our message should reach to the other person. So this is what we are learning. And we have learnt about consonants and vowels, remember? So there are 5 letters in our alphabets, A, E, I, O, U, that those letters are vowels. And the rest of the letters are called consonants. There are 21 consonants. I have written 2 letters over here, B and L. Tell me, are they consonants or they are vowels? Yes, good, smart. You remember, both of these letters are consonant. So whenever in a word consonants come together, there is no vowel in between these consonants. We blend their sounds and we say these letters together. We utter these letters, we speak these letters together without any gap, without breaking it. Okay, the way we say black, blue, these 2 letters, you see, this is a consonant cluster that is together, and right after this there is a vowel. That's why we'll say these 2 consonants together, black. Okay, likewise blue, right? Another example, again, you see DR, both are consonants. So when consonants come together in a word, we pronounce them, we say them together, we blend their sounds, drum, okay, drum. There is no gap between these 2 sounds, okay? Likewise, drop. Are you getting it? So what the consonant cluster then? You remember, in consonant clusters, 2 or 3 consonants come together. So the example I gave you, there were 2 consonants, there can be 3 as well, and they come together. What does it mean? The way I just told you, they will come together, there will not be any vowel in between these consonants. This is called consonant cluster, right? So here is a practice in your book. Let's see. Say the name of each picture and circle the consonant cluster that begins the word. Now what the rule is, we'll say the word and we'll find out which consonant cluster relates with this word, okay? For example, this is picture of a school. Now there are 3 options. Let's find out their sounds. The first is STR. So what the sound of this cluster is? Str. So str does not go with this sound, okay? Straw does not have anything to do with school. Next is spr. SPR, spr. So spr is also not the beginning sound. So the correct sound is school, school. So this is the correct consonant cluster to join with this picture. Are you getting it? Okay. The next example is, now look at this. What is this? It's a picture of, there are many things, but the focus is street. This is picture of street. Now which consonant cluster goes with it? Street, street, street. So street. The first one is the correct one because there is no p sound, there is no k sound. These are not the correct consonant clusters. The correct is street. Okay. The next is, what is this? It's a screen. So find out the correct consonant cluster. Now it's your turn. Pause the video, tell to your teacher the correct, and you will tell as well why you selected it. Okay. Yes, my dear children, I hope you find it was easy because this has nothing. Screen. So there is no sound which match with it, and there is no sound with which match with it. So the correct is screen, screen. Okay. This is how better say the word 2-3 times. You will automatically reach to the correct answer. Screen. What is this? Now again, pause the video, tell the answer to your teacher. Again, it was easy. It's a screw. And screw, the correct option is the first one. Okay. Here you go. Once again, pause the video. Tell the answer to your teacher. Yes, it's throw. And throw starts with these 3 letters. This is the correct consonant cluster. And here, can you find out what this word is? Yes, it's squeeze. What does squeeze mean? The way we squeeze a fruit to get its juice, the way we squeeze orange, or here you can see it's a lemon. So we squeeze lemon to take its juice. So what the initial, when we say squeeze, what is the initial sound? So which consonant cluster go with that? It's not skr. Skr is not correct. Th or through has nothing to do with it. So squeeze, squeeze. That's the correct consonant cluster. Squeeze. Okay. Next is straw. Okay. Straw. 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 You know, this is the correct option. And here is another. What is this? Spread. The way we spread jam or anything on bread. Spread, spread. So the way you say spread. So these are the 3 sounds which you are listening as initial consonant cluster. Spread, spread, right? So these are all the examples of these consonant clusters. And this is spray, right? Spray, the way we use room spray or body spray. So your children, you should not use body spray, okay? So this is spray. So what consonant cluster goes with it? Spray. Yes, this is the correct answer. And now we have practiced all the consonant clusters which are in your book. It's your turn. What you are going to do? You have to identify and pronounce the consonant cluster when your teacher will pronounce a word which have consonant clusters. Teachers, I have given a word list in lesson plan. You may take words from lesson plan or you may take words of your own. Keep saying the word and asking from each student which consonant cluster they are listening. So pause the video, enjoy the activity. Yes, my dear children, are you done with this practice? Good job. So it's time for your homework. You will write 3 words of each consonant cluster in your notebook. Okay, you will take each consonant cluster which is in your book and you will write 3 words with each consonant cluster. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly give printed worksheet to students for practice. And students, what you are going to do? Again, you will look at the picture and you will fill the spellings by putting a proper, correct consonant cluster. So in this way, what we have learned today, we recall the consonant blend, we learnt about consonant cluster, and we identified and pronounced common consonant cluster. So in this way, we achieved our SLO to identify and pronounce with reasonable accuracy common consonants cluster in initial position. Okay, are we done with it? Yes, and it was interesting of doing this. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till the time, keep learning. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.